It's also finally the case that I can tell you that our research awards are spiking up nicely. We built that marvelous facility at Gateway Park to provide state-of-the-art research facilities in the life sciences and in bioengineering. We've been investing in research facilities on our campus, and we've been hiring wonderful faculty, and the results, as we predicted, are now coming in the increased number of grant awards, mostly from the federal foundations, but also some from corporations. And what is so important about that kind of extramural research funding is not just that it recognizes the great quality of your faculty, but it brings the dollars that you need to support the laboratories, to support the graduate students, and to help those faculty build complete research teams that can support the whole enterprise of the research activity. Research, especially in the sciences, is very much a team activity, and it involves on this campus not just our faculty, but our graduate students, our undergraduate students, our postdoctoral fellows, and so I'm just delighted with the way all of that is proceeding. I'll say just a few words about facilities development because we're not just a technological institution, we're a technological institution in a very beautiful small campus in New England that is very much about the liberal arts type of education as well as science and technology. And it's really important that we keep investing in this beautiful campus, especially as we grow the size of the undergraduate population, to make sure that the facilities are appropriate to the high level of achievement and the high level of expectation of the kind of student that considers our type of university. I just mentioned Gateway Park. That was a big investment in the research facilities available to our faculty and graduate students in the life sciences and in bioengineering. The last 2 years we've been working on a similar new facility for our undergraduate science laboratories, and with the benefit of an $11 million grant from the Alden Trust here in Worcester, we were able to go into Goddard Hall and do a major renovation of about 2/3 of that building to create an integrated undergraduate science laboratory in the same style as the graduate laboratories at Gateway Park. The open style where students can collaborate across facilities and across disciplines, where faculty can advise students broadly around a laboratory where there's a good line of sight for everything that's going on, and where you have the appropriate fume hoods and microscopes and technology that you need to really do cutting-edge work. Those kind of facilities are now available to our undergraduates here on the campus, just as they are at Gateway Park. And that's a very important statement of how important science and technology is to WPI and how strongly we are committed to support it. Last year we opened a new residence hall. It's on Boynton Street. We're calling it East Hall. That's a placeholder, by the way. We're just waiting for the naming gift to come along. So if any of you remembered to bring your checkbook and you would like a little dose of immortality at WPI, we can help you with that. Dexter's smiling and nodding his head. But East Hall is a residence hall that houses about 230 students, all of whom are in apartments. 4 student apartments with either 4 single bedrooms or 2 single bedrooms and a double bedroom. In addition, a living room, a complete kitchen, couple of bathrooms, wonderful storage space, central air conditioning, high-speed internet service, fitness facility on the first floor, wonderful security, music room on the first floor. Most importantly, it's a residential facility that reflects the style of teaching and learning that goes on at WPI, because there are team rooms throughout the building, so small groups of students and teams can have the space to work together without inconveniencing a roommate or having to work in a room that's not appropriate to small group interaction. This is a campus where most of our teaching facilities are in older buildings that were built at the time when the lecture method was the predominant means of education. So you see a lot of traditional looking classrooms with blackboards or whiteboards or computer screens in the front and lots of seats. And of course, That's only part of what goes on in the WPI education under the WPI plan. So much of it is collaborative work in small groups. And as we do our renovation and as we build our additional facilities, I want to make sure that the nature of the academic program is reflected in the kinds of facilities that we build. But you'll see that at East Hall. It is a marvelous facility. It shouldn't come as any surprise that it's very popular with our upper class students. It goes just like that in room draw, and I hope we can develop more of that type of residential facility as we go forward. Indeed, we must, because it's very important for WPI to become an increasingly residential campus university where students are close to the academic work and the faculty, and we can keep building this wonderful sense of community that we enjoy at WPI.